Folks, this is the Chad Factor with your host, the Chad. And I'm here to tell you a story about a white, younger white male by the name of Deryl Dedmon, who drove a pickup truck and killed African American, a black man by the name of James Craig Anderson, and he was sentenced on February 11th, 2015. This year, he was sentenced to 50 years in prison. The only fallacy with that sentence, I wish he would have gotten life in prison, but, you know, he'll basically spend the rest of his life in prison. And he was intentionally running over this black man. Now, the thing that gets me about this case, and the other accomplices are getting each 18 years. And what this says to me is that this white male who ran over this black man said, "I want to run this nigger over." Okay, this is what he said. What surprised me about this is, that this white male, you could look this up, had a whole bunch of black friends. That this man had black people he talked to, black people he associated with. So I don't get in my mind, you're racist, you hate black people, but you still got black friends and you hang around and chill with them all the time. So I think this was a personal matter. Someone was talking to some little white girl, or he got jealous, so he decided, hey, I'm just going to run a little black person nigger over, and then I'll just get my kicks off. But I am happy about this case because it says that the state of Mississippi is getting better. And I myself am thinking about moving there, starting a life there, and maybe going to college there. Not going to say which college, but I'm trying to go to college there because I got accepted to this particular college in high school, but my parents didn't feel like I was safe because this was the same year when this black man got ran over in Jackson, Mississippi, that they didn't feel like my safety was in jeopardy. But from talking to people who are from Mississippi, black people, Mississippi really isn't all that dangerous. I've seen, sometimes you do have to carry a weapon on you in certain areas, but that's really anywhere. In certain black areas you have to, but in these rural towns, but usually I go through there, but usually I don't really see all that too much. But you do gotta arm yourself to a teeth. But then if you read the article, the same racist was saying, "Oh, I'm not racist. I didn't mean it." He apologized, but it's all BS because you said, "I feel like running a nigger over." So you apologize for it. I get you, but you still killed him for being a black man, and now you're gonna spend 50 years of your life in jail. Even though I thought he should get life, you still are going to get Jeffrey Dahmer in prison, if you know what I mean. If you know about that case. But one of the last things in this article, it says that each defendant. Okay, this is what he said. He said, "I wish every day I could take everything back, not for me, but for the man who lost his life." He said, I never had a hatred for African Americans." That's what he said. He also expressed regret. "I just wanted to say to the Anderson family again how truly sorry I am, and that's all," which is complete BS because you killed the man intentionally with his skin color. It also says that each defendant was escorted in by African American U.S. Marshal, prosecuted by African American Assistant U.S. Attorney, from an office headed by African American U.S. Attorney, under an African American Attorney General, and my final act will be turned to them over the Bureau of Prisons, which is also led by African Americans, said the U.S. District Judge Carlton Reeves. 7 other assailants are still awaiting sentencing. So this is why I believe that things are getting better. Me personally, I think the North is more racist because New York has the most segregated school system in the country, and police brutality is off the chain in New York, California, Detroit, and other places. So this whole thing about the South being the most racist, being the most prejudiced. You know, I understand the Kendrick Johnsons and the James Birds and the Mr. Andersons, the man from down Mississippi. I understand those points, but let's be real here, folks. There's a reason why there's a large conglomerate of black people coming down here is because it's cheaper. People are usually nicer down here. And even a couple of lip smacking Macs said on their show that he got pulled over more in California than Alabama. And it said most of the white folks down here are pretty much cool. For real. They'll be friends, whatnot, just have fun. You know, just some of them have problems with race mixing because they want to have their children look like them, which, you know, I got no problem with that. But I just wanted to give my take on this whole situation and shout out Mississippi for actually giving justice to this black male and giving this racist white male justice for this black male who was just walking the street and just got ran over by a pickup truck by a racist. So I do want to thank Mississippi for doing this deed. But like I said, man, the South is really shaping up, and people need to look at this. And the North, just screw up North, man. You know, the South is where it's at for real, for real. I'll visit the North, but I'm never gonna have a life down there. Anyway, this is the Chaya Factor out.